Well, there's one grandma who went viral, going off on her millennial daughter for telling her that she uses her for daycare. And she's not the only grandmother who has been saying this. Not all grandparents think it's okay to use them as child care providers. In fact, this grandmother, she clearly says she's tired of it. We have a video of it. Check it out.
Grandparents, but because I became a grandparent, does not automatically make me the babysitter or a daycare. Grandparents, true grandparents, they're supposed to raise their children right to where when y'all start having kids, y'all can financially provide for your own children and secure their daycare so you can go to work, so you can go out, so you can do anything else. Better say that.
She was very honest. So what are your thoughts on what this grandma has to say?
I love grandmas.
Me too.
Especially that one, though. Especially her.
Because they're always honest.
Secure that grandma. I am so with you, man.
That grandma.
Secure you, grandma. I stand for you all day. Because here's one thing that really annoyed me when I was like, you know, when you turn 30, all of a sudden everybody pressures you to have kids. And I get it, they're excited. But the number one thing I would hear if I was like, you know, I live a busy life, I kind of know what my lifestyle is, and they'd say, Mama, I will take care of your kids. Like, you got parents. Yo, it's so wrong to all of a sudden, like, authorize or ordain somebody to be your babysitters when they didn't ask it. And I also hear parents, and I think this is weird, Tam. Parents sometimes, when I say, what is the reason why you would like to have children? And they say, because you want somebody to take care of you when you get old. And I think that's the most selfish reason to have children.
It is.
That's like
you
a
have children
guarantee.
because you want.
Because you can't guarantee
You
that.
want to bestow your lessons into them. You want to raise better people in our society today through your children, but not because you want somebody to take care of you when you get older. So I stand for you, Grandmama. You live your best life. You wiggle and you just do that. Yeah,
Love it.
What you do with Art and Judy?
And my mom is living her best life. Sometimes I don't even bother her.
And she chooses
Because
to be.
only because, you know, my mom and dad, they recently got divorced, and my mom put her time in raising. Same thing with my dad, raising us. She was our manager
And
for
managing you guys.
she was our manager for years. She is living her life like it's golden. And so what we do with Art and Judy's, and they've worked so hard, we don't really use them for daycare. We kind of just fill them out and say, hey, do you miss the grandkids? Do you want to see them? And if they say yes, then we work our dates around that so that everyone is happy and so that no one feels used.
That's
you know?
the key. The key is there's a difference between a grandparent stepping in and wanting to see their children versus feeling burdened that this is now their responsibility.
Right.
There's a huge difference, and that should not be put on grandparents. My mom feels the same way. She loves and encourages my sister to go on, like, weekends with her husband, and she's like, oh, I'll keep the girls, and she loves that, but she never wanted to feel burdened. I was told that since I was a teenager. My mother would tell me, you bring a kid home, you're raising that kid, not me.
And you know, if you do have to use the grandparents, you know, help them out. Bring some food over there. Throw them a couple of dollars, you know, make them, you know, just be aware of that. So,
Make it rain on Grandma.
Oh, Lord. Awesome. We'll even add a little person in there for them, too, because of their age, so that they're not doing everything themselves.